or never. Just fight it out. Just fight it out.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Tuesday, which means it's time for Nozz watches Arifureta. Shogukyo Jiseki Jisakyo. Or, if you speak a real language, Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest. Yep. So this is one of the shows I saw that was coming out this season, and I was like, oh hey, this could look pretty good. But it's also an isekai, so I'm fulfilling my obligation, my penance right now. Let's just read the synopsis real quick. 17-year-old Hajime Nagumo is your average everyday otaku, 1 point. However, his simple life of pulling all-nighters and sleeping in school, 2 points, is suddenly turned upside down when he, along with the rest of his class, is summoned to a fantasy world, 3 points. They're treated like heroes, tasked with the duty of saving the human race from utter extinction, 4 points. But what should have been any otaku's wet dream suddenly turns into Hajime's nightmare, 5 points. While the rest of his class are blessed with godlike powers, Hajime's job has only a single transmutation skill. Okay, you get a point back for that one. The guy actually being absolutely worthless? Okay, yeah, no. Even Naofumi had something going for him. Ridiculed and bullied by his classmates for being weak, he soon finds himself in despair. He will be able to survive this dangerous world of monsters and demons with only a glorified blacksmith's level of strength. So that's a solid 4 on the isekai scale. Oh boy, we're in for it, aren't we? Oh boy, all we're missing is the godlike powers, but you got everything else in there. All this needs... Oh jeez. Oh jeez, with the isekais just biting off Shield Hero and being like, hey yeah, you're the hero, but you're the worst hero out of a group. Oh boy, I wonder if this one's gonna do it anywhere near as good as Shield Hero did. But let's find out, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Oh boy, ow! Ow, Funimation, that logo gave me cancer. Holy shit. I thought that said ass read then. Man, look at all these Kiritos. Man. There's enough Kiritos here to get a foot fetishist with bad taste aroused. Okay. So, is White Hair McGee a hero there? Oh! He's got a duster and an eye patch. I don't know about that one, fam. On the one hand, could be really cool. On the other hand, there's so many, like, that combination has become cursed. Because there's the titties, okay. There's a lot of titties. It's gonna be one of those anime. Wait, did they have a fucking summoning were those kids summoning Satan again? Those damn kids. I knew we should have banned Satanism Club. Not gonna, gun. He got gun. Okay, point in its favor. Like, not gonna lie, like, I know, like, I'm coming across as, like, I'm being of shit. But at the same time, every isekai that pops up, especially when you have like a synopsis like what we got, I just have this moment of, whoa, is it going to be another Sword Art Online? Is it gonna be another Gate? Let me get a taste. Oh my wamo, Shinteru. Oh man, he's got black hair. Man, we got another. It's a Kirito. Shit. When does he get the white hair? Oh, we're just. Oh, so we're just going right into it then. Just starting in the fantasy world and avoiding the boring real life. Okay. Why would you make it an isekai if you're just going to skip it? If you're just gonna skip the real world part, why even bother with the isekai thing? Let me guess the bunny's gonna just jump up and have titties, yeah? That's the bunny girl, she's disguised. Jesus Christ, Judy Hopps! Run away! The bee... That looked really bad. I don't know about that one, fam. So, if he's basically a blacksmith, why is he having an adventure at all? Why is he not just staying home and making equipment for the other heroes? You know, the ones who can actually do things? No, I mean, if I come into an Rip Bunny. If I came into an isekai and they're like, yes, you are the blacksmith hero, you have the power to be the best blacksmith in the world, I'm like, alright guys, you go off and do the Demon King shit, I'll be in here. I got you, fam. Even heroes need logistical support. Why did you even make noises? If you hadn't screamed, it wouldn't have heard you, dum-dum. Well, dismembering our hero, assuming this is our hero. What a start, okay. Unless this is just one of his classmates we're just gonna watch die. That was my masturbating arm, man, shit. Oh no, that is our hero. Okay, good. Oh boy. Why are you even here? You have the ability to create matter from basically nothing. Why are you even... Why? Excuse me, sir. Get back in the forge. And I can use it to make a big-ass gun, maybe? 10 days before. Wow. Okay, so you why are you trying to get holy water then? Like, if it cures diseases and injuries, I mean you need that now, but you didn't before, I'd assume. Like, who got hurt? I mean, it seems like they got a pretty big party. Like, why did they bring him along? The only skill he's got is essentially, like, creation of... Yeah, why did they bring him? Like, why does he stay back at town and start making swords and shit? He probably makes some bitchin' ass swords. Like, seriously, man, this is some bitch made shit. It's also highly radioactive. Touching it will give you cancer. Wow, I was correct! Like, this. Oh my god, that is awful. Fun has left the building. Oh my god. It wasn't a trap, it was a shortcut. You just weren't ready for it. Oh my god, there's lack of impact and then there's improper layering. She stabbed in front of it and it disappeared. You're not standing on soil, you're standing on, like, Mason's stone. Dum dum. That's why your prayer didn't work. Oh, Jesus. Or did he try and get that? Did he try and get that holy water to try and bring people back from the dead after they got their asses beat by this? Why do people do that? It looks awful. Like, it 100%. Like, this looked like little generic, but like pretty good looking up until now. But like, shit, dude. Like, why did he come in the first place? Like, you don't have a left arm. Every night, I could feel my arm. The comrades that I've lost, the limb that I've lost, they just keep hurting. Yeah, maybe these fantasy worlds should stop pulling their heroes from from Japanese high schools. You know? Like, it might turn out better for them. Just a thought. Seems like it's a bit of a crapshoot who they get. I mean, if that same guy was the one who told you to come along despite essentially being a blacksmith, then okay. Now maybe understand it, but you're dumb enough to have gone along with it. Oh my god. And that just looks bad. That looks awful. The CG moves so slowly and disgustingly, like, just clunkily. Like, it's slower than everything else, it's lumbering, it looks like shit, and everything looks floaty. Like, oh my god. Why are you going in the first place? And then you died! Horribly. You were like 5 pounds lighter for some reason. Okay, but I can't do dismemberment, though. So just whatever you do, don't get dismembered. Oh no, she failed to Mamoru her Nakamas. Oh no. You tried. Oh man, look at that male to female ratio. It's harem time, boys. Oh god, if he keeps going on about hopelessness, we're gonna get freaking Komeda in here. Please no. Oh boy, already! We're one episode in and he's already lost all faith in humanity and decided to become a misanthrope. Man, we're just fast tracking that, aren't we? It's time to be a villain! I feel like someone saw, like, Shield Hero coming out and was like, no, I can do that. I can do that. Hang on, let me do it. Let's see, Misanthrope first episode? I'll get it in the first 10 minutes. Harem? Got it, fam. Useless job? Got it. I'll make him more useless. Bad CG in the mid part? Nah, fam. Bad CG from the beginning. I want this to be one of... You're eating it raw, dum-dum. Wow, eating monsters might turn you into a monster or otherwise curse you? Wow. I never would have guessed. It's almost as if that's something that is very well established in media from every freaking culture. Hey, and there's the white hair. He no longer looks like a Kirito. But now he's getting swole. His red blood cells just flex. Oh no, that his DNA is getting all puffy. Oh man, I guess he's really lucky he just happened to go into the one cave with holy water in it. No, you look like the wet dream of half of Tumblr. Well, doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of this premise? I feel lied to. I feel lied to. Like, I thought the whole thing was he's gonna find creative ways to use his synergist abilities. Instead, like, nah, fam, I'm just gonna eat a monster and gain lightning manipulation. Feel kinda lied to on that one, fam, I don't know. So he's gonna make a gun, yeah? Like, he's just gonna build a... Yeah, there, bullet! Yeah, there it is. CG bullet. Just made a freaking gun. Oh my god. He's got a lightning revolver. And he just made it, and he just, for style points, made it look rad as hell. Like, I was expecting some rudimentary weapon, like, nah, man, got some Devil May Cry shit up in here. The gun is CG. The gun is the weapon we are going to probably be seeing the most of as he goes through and fights. They made it out of CG. I'm gonna friggin' end myself. Jesus. What if you ate a person? Nothing personnel, kid. So now he has a gun, double jump, and a flash step. He's just becoming a Devil May Cry character. He's just a Devil May Cry character now. Jesus Christ. Son of Sparta. Oh, Christ. It's just a big wombat. Wow. His aim is about as good as I'd expect from a Japanese person. He built grenades! He built a flashbang! Just get a little snack in, then. It's 'cause revenge tastes sweet. Finally, a Japanese anime that agrees with me that revenge is great. Anyone who says revenge solves no problems has never had a good revenge. That gun moving, why does it look so bad? Why, God? Edge. Can you see all of me? Come with me, I'll set you free. I am all of me. Here we go, buddy, I am. Oh, man. Oh, no, oh, shit. Someone needs to feed the lolly. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna assume that there's not an end credit scene, but I'll just let this go. And then we'll see. But, okay, so I'm very conflicted right now. Because this really does feel like Shield Hero, but what if now Fumi just made a gun? You know? Like, Shield Hero, but now Fumi has a gun. And also nobody to make him not a misanthrope. And... okay, I'll list off the... okay, so... every time I say I do shit like this, like, I'm like, well, I'm conflicted. Everyone always focuses on the bad. I'm gonna say the good first. Okay, because there is good. I like how they jumped right into it. I do feel like the fact that they made it an isekai is kind of dumb, and that so from what we've seen so far, there's no real reason for this to be an isekai. You could have just had it with like a bunch of adventurers just going through and being like, "Hey, no, it's good," right? Like, there's no real reason to have it. You could just skip right past it and be totally fine. Oh, I said something with the good first, didn't I? Yeah, but, like, overall, like, if you can ignore the fact that this is an isekai and just be like, oh, this is a cool fantasy world where you've got, like, this big labyrinth where shit happens. And, okay, yeah, there isn't one. Alright, so, yeah, you can just ignore, like, oh, isekai bad. You can ignore that. Which is good. The monster designs are really cool. Like, a lot of the the way to tell monsters apart is that monsters are usually white, except for, like, the big dragon thing, which I assume is something, like, specific. Monster design is really cool. Since, like, from what little we've seen of outside of this cave, I mean, it looks like the outside is gonna look pretty nice. Our main character just being, like, this... Like, the fact that his hope got beat out of him immediately, and he just immediately like, oh, that's how it's gonna be then. Just spins the revolver wheel and cocks the hammer back. Okay, alright then. Let's go then. Like, there's no, like, oh, I can't, oh no, angst. I can't believe everyone betrayed me. Oh, angst. He's just immediately like, okay, time to become the ultimate life form. Chaos control. Like, That's refreshing. Like heroes getting betrayed without angsting. That's good. Because even now Fumi kind of angsted about a bit. Like, thankfully got over it really quickly, but he still angst over it for like a little bit long. The design of his gun is really good. I just wish it wasn't CG. Him just kind of coming up with a plan and just being very clever with what abilities he had was really cool. I do like that, using his transmutation ability to trap enemies and all that. That's neat. I like that. And he's very clearly intelligent, which is good. A lot of isekai protagonists are really, really stupid. But now for the bad. Oh no. First one, I mean, CG, and it's like, and here's the thing. Vinland Saga had CG. Vinland Saga, I did that yesterday. Vinland Saga had CG boats, and it had like a couple of other things that were CG. But the CG was smooth. It didn't move all that much, like unnecessarily, and it was used for things that were not the focus. So you didn't have people, like, drawn people fighting CG monsters or CG people, because, it don't work. But they were on boats, and honestly, if someone's standing on a CG object, I mean, it is a little noticeable, but at the very least, that object is not really moving in relation to the people around it, so it's a lot easier to ignore. And even then, they did some, in shots where it was necessary, they replaced the CG with actual drawn boats, which, I mean, that's fine, that's good, it's what you're supposed to do. When CG becomes overly noticeable, you're supposed to draw over it. But here, like, it looks really, really bad. Like, the gun, I don't know why the gun is CG. But it's like, and a lot of the times, especially with the gun, when they're moving it and you don't have the hand attached to it, it looks like someone just put up the thing and it was like, oh, fuck, there's supposed to be a gun in this scene. And they just import the scene into Blender and then just move the gun with their mouse and record it with a screen recorder. Like, bang, 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 bang. Like, it looks awful. The fact that, like, rocks are CG, like, no, come on. It looks bad. Like, even then, like, it's, like, the physics don't make sense. The rocks are slow, they tumble unnaturally, they're all, like, exactly the same. You can very easily tell they're copy-paste. The monsters that are CG, the big dragon and the skeletons, they move sluggishly and lumbering, and they are not really, like, threats. They don't look like threats. I mean, even though, like, in universe they definitely are. When they are hit by our protagonists, there is no real impact. Like, that one girl with the rapier just stabbed through a skeleton, and because of how it goes, the rapier went in front of the skeleton because of improper layering. Or maybe it didn't, but either way, the skeleton didn't react properly, so it just faded away into nothing, and it looked like absolute shit. Like, no, fam, no, this bad. Cease that shit. Just, it just. It looks really ugly. It looks really, really, really ugly. Like, secondly, I mean, the fact that they're telling everything in flashbacks, like, on the one hand, getting in there in the action and being like, hey, here's where our hero becomes a badass. That's good. But because of the baggage of the isekai, and I know I said you can kind of ignore it, but because of the baggage of it, and the way, and the fact that, like, there's so much, like, existing stuff that got him to that point that's being told in the flashbacks, like, the flashbacks do not give us the stuff that's really important. It gives us, like, it's like, oh, they're there as a group, there is a captain who looks after everyone, he's got a waifu who thought he was going to die, and he's a synergist, which means his power is shit. Okay, neat, but if his power is shit, why is he there? Who is the person with the beard he was talking about? Like, who are half of these people? Like, you know, like, if, like, I don't know, like, seriously, why is he there? If his power is to make objects, is to make weapons, like, essentially being a blacksmith, then why is he there? Like I said before, like, like, honestly, the smart thing for them to do would be, like, okay, like, on day one, when everyone was, like, determining, like, what their jobs were, it's like, okay, I'm a paladin, so I'm a tank, you're a warrior, you're a DPS, okay, you're a red mage, blue mage, white mage, okay, so, you know, you guys do DPS, white mage are on healing, and I know I'm bringing Final Fantasy terms in there, but my brain just, like, here's jobs, and I've been playing too much 14. Like, okay, Dark Knight, you're over with the melee DPS, you know, like, shit like that, like, you know, because Dark Knight is essentially a DPS pretending to be a tank. And, you know, just... And it's like, okay, what do you do? Oh, I'm a synergist. What does that do? Well, I can make things, and I can transfer metals into other metals. Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll set up a blacksmith shop, and you'll be in charge of equipment. We'll bring you materials, you make weapons, and we'll get this done. That's the way you're supposed to do it, because even, I mean, he does it, like, not all heroes wear capes. Like, one of the biggest pillars of Naofumi's journey was Grandpa Blacksmith. Like, and that dude never left the freaking shop. That dude just stayed there. Like, Jesus, like the fact that he's there just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, yeah, like the conceit that he's on this adventure despite being worthless just doesn't make any sense. And if he got bullied into it, then okay, show us him getting bullied into it, because it's very clear that he's a big stupid idiot. Like, at least, I mean, he's not even a big stupid idiot, because he figured out guns and shit. Like, he's like, oh, I've been betrayed. Okay, well, here's my plan of revenge. Like, let's just get right in there. So he's not even an idiot. So if he got bullied into it, like, show us what got him to be brought on this journey. Why is he there in the first place? And I guess, like, my one other thing is the fact that the synopsis kind of lies. It's like, yeah, he starts off with a useless class, but I mean, if he can make his class stronger by eating monsters, I mean, he ate a wolf to get lightning powers, so anything that he can channel electricity into anything in order to increase the damage. He gained the ability he fast-tracked himself on level ups to gain the ability to immediately know the properties of every single material around him, and he probably could have learned that, like, the slow way by just doing blacksmithing shit at home. And he gained the ability to flash step and the ability to double jump. Like, he gained 4 abilities that are infinitely more useful than anything he had before. And they immediately turned him into a badass. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like the whole point was supposed to be that he was weak and didn't really have really good skills. And, I mean, he was using that transmute stuff, like, pretty well, you know, like, using it to trap people and all that. So I don't know, like, why they saw the need. But, I mean, hey, it's not my show, so whatever, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know, that's really all I've got to say. I mean, like I said, it's a good show, but there's some definite fucking problems going on, and I hope they get fixed. Like, definitely, it's worth the 3-episode test, or the 4-episode test, whichever one I'm calling it now. I'm gonna say 4-episode. I'm gonna call it 4-episode test. Like it's definitely worth doing the test, but you gotta fix those things, my dude. Gotta get people in there. Like, But I mean, hey, at least now I have Rising of the Gun Hero. So there you go. But yeah, let me know what you thought down there in the comments. Whether you agree with me or you disagree with me, or you think I look like a big stupid asshole. Because that's entirely possible. Yeah, as always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share on social media, tell your friends, hit that share button down below. Oh my god! And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down there in the description and on the end card of the video. And if you do that, then you get a special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server, which is also linked down there, where you can recommend things to be Let's Play, Let's Watch, live stream, whatever, and also we kind of hang out and post pictures of cats. It's good. And then we also have our special patrons-only movie night, where we take a day to hang out in Discord, and we watch some anime, watch some movies, play some video games. Normally we use Rabbit, but apparently Rabbit is dying soon, so we're gonna have to find another workaround. But yeah, I mean we're figuring that out. Yeah, and it's a ton of fun. It's my favorite time of the month. Oh boy, we usually have that on the second week of the month, so it should happen at some point this week actually, probably either on Saturday or Sunday, because I got some stuff going on Friday. So yeah. Oh, yeah, and everybody, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly, will become a trash mammal today, and I will see you around the road.
Just fight it out. Just fight it out. Just fight it out. Nice.